Okay, we'll start the session. Okay, so the first thing in the web development is HTML. Okay, so today we're going to look about the HTML, how the HTML is actually working, what is the page structure, and what is the tags and all. Okay, I'm audible. Everything is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So, good. So, okay, the first I will share my screen. So, So first thing is what is HTML? We have to know what is HTML, no? Because this is the basic of the web development. Okay. So what is HTML? So the HTML is a hypertext markup language, not an programming language. Why I'm saying that not an programming language means we are not going to use any logical thinking or like that. Okay, we are not going to use the if statement or for loop or kind of things. Okay, what that HTML actually do, whatever the input you are giving to your file, it's going to output in your browser. So that is a markup language, kind of a document. Okay. So markup language for creating web page and document. So we are using, we are using HTML to create a web page. Whatever you're seeing in your web is actually created using in a HTML. Okay. Then building a block for web. So whatever you're giving to the HTML document, it will output you as a block of code. Okay, I will explain you what are the things. I'm just saying about the theoretical way, but I will give you in a practical way. Okay. So if you have any doubt in the middle when I'm talking, you can interrupt me. Okay, so no problem about that. So before we begin, what the things we need to start the HTML? Okay. So in this session, I'm just going to use some little CSS to make some things better looking. So we'll focus on only HTML5 only. Only the slides and examples and be patient. So why the be patient I mentioned me? Because when you getting into the programming, you have to be very patient. Okay, because there is a lot to learn. That is not actually the matter. Always be eager to learn the new things. But when you're learning the thing, you have to be very patient because the programming work like that kind of way. Because you have to understand the thing. You can't able to mug up what where you are actually learning in this process. Okay, you have to understand the thing. So it takes some time. So annoyed to uh, don't get annoyed about that. Okay, just be cool, and I'm here to help you out. Even if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so that no problem about that. So what we need to start? Okay, first of all, what we need to start? Yeah, to code in HTML. So a web browser, pick anyone. Okay, I'm just giving you a Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge kind of different browser. But what I recommend a Google Chrome because they use a V8 engine and they also even update a new features in Google Chrome. Even it's very if we compare to the other browser, the Chrome is even better. Okay, so if for the development purpose, the Chrome is very good. So please make sure to have the Google Chrome in your machine. Then a text editor. Okay, so the text editor, what the text editor is mean? So we have to code. No, so we have to code something. So where we code that? Okay, we are so that we need some editor to code our logics and kind of to see the output. We have to code somewhere. So to do that, we need some editor. Okay, so the editor is VS Code, Sublime Text, Atom IO. There is a lot of things. Okay, so what I am recommending to use the VS Code. VS Code is the Microsoft editor. So it is seriously I'm saying it is an amazing tool. If you are a web developer, it will give you a lot of functionalities and extension inside the VS Code. So that will help you to reduce your time when you're creating programming things. Okay, so I will give you the example how to download the VS Code. Actually, yesterday I think I'll give you some idea about how to download the VS Code. Have you downloaded the VS Code?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone having VS Code in your mission? Okay, super. So 1 minute I'll wait, sir. Okay, so we're going to use the VS Code to code in our editor. So then what is there? So next, this is the starting page. Okay, creating an HTML file. So you want to code something where you can code it. So you need some file to code that thing, right? So for Java, there is a file called Java file. For JavaScript, there is a file called JavaScript file. So for CSS, there is a file called CSS. So every language has a different types of files. Okay, this is a HTML file. So how that what are the things we need to create this file, and what are the things we need to run this file, and how do we create this file? These are the questions for now we're going to look. Okay, so first thing, does not need any server. Okay, so we don't need any server to run the HTML file. We can directly run the file in a Google Chrome browser itself. So I will show you how to do that. So the file must be end with .html extension. So what this means, if you imagine that if you're creating some text notepad files, no, that extension will end with .txt, right? So some names and .txt, it end with .txt. So here the thing is, it will going to end with .html with the extension. So that machine know this file is for only HTML. Okay, so that is the thing. So here, run in a web browser, Chrome, Firefox, etc. It will run in any browser. So okay, that doesn't matter. But why I'm picking you the Chrome means because it will give you some lot of updates, and there is a lot of developer tool access also in the Chrome browser. So I will show you all the things, how to inspect and how to do the console log and networking tab. All the things I will show you. But theoretically, I'm not a person who explain always kind of things all in a theoretical way. But we'll just went into the practical. Okay. So index.html file is the root homepage of website. So what is that index.html? Okay. So the first thing is you have to, before we get into that, you have to understand something. So here you see http://www.something.com/. So what this means? So this is a website URL. Okay, this is a one of website URL. For example, if I give that apple.com, so you see it has some http and www.apple.com. So for example, I made, for the example purpose, I made like this. So just imagine that this is a kind of one website URL. Okay, so what load the index.html file. What whenever you are typing something and hit the enter button like this way, what this going to do means it's going to load the index.html as the first file in a when the site is opening. Okay, so here you see that's what I mentioned here. Index.html is the root homepage of website. Okay, so whenever you are hitting some URL in Chrome, or whenever you are visiting some website in a Chrome or some other browser, the first file is going to load is index.html. So that is the home page of that website. Okay, so if you see here, http://www.something.com/about.html. What that means, in this website we have another page. Okay, so to go inside to that page, we need to use /about.html. That about.html is another file of HTML file. Okay, in that about.html we have about page content. Okay, in the index page we going to stuff all the index.html content. In the about page we're going to insert about.html page content. So the both are different. Okay, to navigate to different page, we're going to use the URL /about.html. For example, if you see, now we are in a https www.apple.com. For to do so I'm navigating now my this page. So I'm going to different page. So I'm going to the iPad page. Okay, so you see this is now having a slash and iPad slash. Okay, so this is how the navigation is actually working. So this is a new page. So these are then different kinds of new page. So this is the way how actually the website would work. Okay, so you have any doubt in this http and URL and /about.html?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, so then just a minute. So then what we have, so tag syntax. Okay, so tag syntax. So when you coming into HTML, in HTML everything's are tags. Okay, so the tags are is going to play with play around with an HTML file. So what is tags? Okay, so that's what next will come in my mind. So before we get into the tags, we'll go and create some HTML file in our project. Okay. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm just opening my file explorer. So you can create wherever you want. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So you can create a desktop or anywhere. So here I give the folder called 8 p.m. web development. Okay, just I'm creating some empty folder here. So I'm clicking this folder. Inside I don't have any folder. Okay. So here only I'm going to create some folders. Okay, so here I'm going to create some another folder. So HTML. Okay, so this is actually the empty folder. Okay, this is we are having some 8 p.m. web development, 8 p.m. web development, because I have to structure the daily code, no, so that I need this folder. You concentrate on this folder. Okay, I'm just having you also create like this way. Okay, you can also able to structure your code that where we start and where we end like this way. Okay, so you please do this because it will help you out to make sure to understand how what the path we actually started to we are actually going. Okay, so make sure to do this in your folders. So inside I am having another empty file, HTML learning. Okay, so I'm just to how to open this folder in VS Code means just a simple thing. There is a one. I will show you the two types. Okay, so if you click it and drag, and you can drop it in your VS Code. Okay, uh, so it should open a new. It should open a empty folder. What you actually drag and drop it in a VS Code. Okay, you see here you can see that HTML learning. Okay, because I drag it and drop here. So if there is another way, if you click the file here, okay, you see there is a lot of options here. So first in the first there is a file. Okay, so here if you go, there is a open folder. Okay, if you click that, it's open like this way. Okay, it will open your file manager path. So here you can go and navigate what file you want to open. So in my case, I'm having that 8 p.m. web development in volume E. I don't want to I don't want to put that 8 p.m. web development folder. Okay, because I need some specific file inside that. I need some specific folder inside that 8 p.m. folder. Okay, so I'm just getting inside that. So here I'm having HTML learning. So again I'm clicking that. So it asking me select folder. Okay, so if I click this, so this is also another way to open the empty folder here. Okay, so any doubt in this, you can also do now. I will wait for 5 minutes. So do it and just let me know if everything is okay. Can you do? Hello, just put some message, okay, so that I can know what your guys are doing. Okay.
Done, sir.
Yeah, do it and let me know that once you got completed. You get-
Done, sir.
Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, now so here the thing is now the second thing is now we are going to create some new index.html file. Okay, inside the folder we are going to create some index.html file. So to do that, if you hover means whatever I'm actually moving my mouse cursor into the elements. Okay, these are the actual icon elements. If I hover, this is the meaning of hover. The mouse cursor is actually uh, how do I say the hover meaning like the mouse, you understand, right? This is the hover. Okay, I'm taking the mouse cursor to the top of that element. Okay, so this is the hover. So if I hover the HTML learning, here I can see some options here. Okay, in the first option they give you some tool tips. Okay, the tool tips is under my cursor some black box is opening. No, that name is called tool tips in a technical term. So that is showing that new file. Okay, so you have to click that to create a new file. So if I'm clicking that, so it will pop up some input. Okay, so this is input. I will explain you all the thing when we get into the CSS part. Okay, now it is very hard to understand each and everything, but but I have to do this way. So this is a input field. So input field is what you are actually going to give. Okay, inside this file, what the thing you are going to input. So input is index dot, the file must be end with dot html extension. Okay, so now it is an index.html file. So now I created the index.html file. Okay, so now we created the html file. Here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have some string. Okay, called hello, just a small text with hello, hello. So I created the index.html file, and also I insert some text inside to that. Okay, so how can I open that in a browser? That is the second question. So what I'm going to do, so here in here this is the place where we create our folder, right, in 8 p.m. web development, and inside we having some html learning folder. So I'm opening that, so I can see now some changes are inside that. Okay, we are having index.html file. Why? Because we created that file in a index dot we created the file in a VS code. Okay, so that's how it's actually now appearing here. So before, you see, that was an empty folder. After when we get into VS code and we created some index.html file, now it got appear here. So how do I open this index.html file? Okay, so that's the next question. So what I'm going to do, there is a two-way to do that. So I'm showing you the first thing now. So if you hover this one and double click it, okay, it will open in your browser. Okay, the default browser. You see here the hello is now appearing. Okay, why? Because I gave some text into that index.html, so that's why it's actually showing in browser. Okay, so make sure to do this now, you please. So just create some one html file, and inside that file you just put some hello and open that. Go to that folder where you created the folder and the file. Just double click the file, and it will directly open in your Chrome browser. Okay, just do this, and I will let me know that once it's done.
So the blank page will be opening, sir.
Okay, so the blank page is opening. Have you given anything to inside that file?
Yes, sir. I gave like a hello world.
Okay, so the blank page is opening for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Save that file.
Okay, before that, what I have to show you something. So you see, there is a hell. Okay, I changed something. If you see, there is a dot is actually appearing here. Okay, see, in the after that index.html, you are actually now there is a dot. What this dot mean? This file is not saved. Okay, so once I press control and save, control yes. Okay, control yes is the save. So once I do that, this dot now disappear. Okay, what that means, the file got saved. Now go and check your browser.
So it was showing.
Have you completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now it's appearing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so far now what we do is we created some empty folder, and also we actually insert some text inside to that file, and we open that in a Chrome browser. So that's what actually the hello is appearing here. Okay, so this is the first case we done. What that creating a HTML file using the .html extension and runs in the web browser. So we did that. Okay, so this is the way how to create a HTML file and how to run in a browser. Okay, so the second thing, what the second thing? Okay, so you have any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, that's
No,
good.
sir.
Yeah. So then we are getting into the tag syntax. Okay, so what is a tag? So the tag represent H1 paragraph BR like that way. Okay, so I will explain what is H1 and paragraph and all. So before that, what you have to understand? No, sir. Well, you didn't understand Asima.
நீங்க வேற கேட்டீங்க முடிஞ்சிருச்சு அதுக்கு சொன்னேன்.
Actually, your voice is too low to. Can you please put it in a chat? Can you please put that in a chat? What you are saying? I said for some other things. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay. So now, what is the tag syntax? Okay, so the tag syntax is a tag starts. Before that, I will show you. This is the tag. Okay, this is some H1 tag. How it actually looks. So H1 tag starting tag, and it takes some content inside in between the closing tag. Okay, this is the closing tag. Less than symbol and forward slash H1 and greater than symbol. Okay, so these the tag. Inside that we having some content. Okay, hello buddy. So what the tag is actually going to do in HTML? Okay, so the tag is the king in the HTML. So actually I'm not going to show all the tags. In the past 4 years I've been used like more than kind of for the like or 40 or 50 tags only. Okay, so here the thing just focus on just keep focus on me. Okay, don't go and research the thing, because I will give you what to research. Okay, there is a lot to learn, but when you go and research by yourself without knowing what actually the web development is doing, so you get some lot of confusions. Okay, why you can how the thing will work means you will think like there is a lot to learn like that way. Okay, don't worry about that. We are not going to learn all the things. We can only going to learn few the things, but we can create, or we can able to create everything. Okay, so I will give you all the examples. So here element name surrounded by angle brackets. Okay, what does element mean? Okay, the element is actually the total tag is having with the content inside. So this total thing is called an element. Okay, tag, and the in the center we need some content, and we need some closing tag. Okay, so we call all the things are combined, we call as a element. Okay, so normally comes in pairs. So start tag and the end tag. So start tag is this H1. Okay, and inside we having some content, and close tag, the end tag is having some forward slashes, close the tag. Okay, so end tag is usually the same but with the forward slash. Okay, some tags close themselves. This is a break tag, so it gives you some space, but we're not gonna use this break tag because this is not professional way to do the spacing in the HTML document. Okay, we can do another types of spacing kind of things. I will show you once we get into the CSS. Okay, so now we are just going to create an tags. Okay, so first I will show you some examples of the H1 tag. What does H1 tag mean? Okay, if I save this tag, okay, I'm just saving the tag here. So I'm coming to my index.html file. I'm actually refreshing now. I have to refresh every time. Okay, so that's why then only I can able to see what the update in this file. Two. So this is one problem. Whenever you are saving and you are changing this file, you have to go and refresh it. Okay. To make it easy, I have another option here. If you see, there is an icon here called extension. Okay, so if I open that, so it will open like this way. Okay, here you go on this. This is kind of VS Code extensions. Okay, here I'm going to have a live server. Okay, I'm just typing live server. So okay, I'm just put it on the chart here. You also go and do it. So just click this extension button and it will pop up you some like this kind of list and some input. So type that live server in the input box. If you open this, see the logo, how this like kind of purple, dark purple and light purple, kind of Wi-Fi. Okay. So go and install this. I already installed that. So if you in your system, it will show you install. Just go and click that. Okay. Once you install, let me know. Done, sir. Okay, super. So okay, already have. Okay, so live server. Okay, now what you want to do? So come back to this index.html file. Okay, here what I'm going to do. I'm going to give some hello here. Okay, hello world. So in the hello world, now I have to go and refresh this page to see the update in my what I changed in my file. So I have to refresh the page. Then it's now actually returning what I gave inside my index.html file. So I will explain what is a H1 tag. Before that, I will show you something. So you install that live server, right? So just uh, take your cursor into this index.html and right click in your mouse. Okay. So it will show you some lot of options here. So if you see, there is a open with live server option here. Okay. In this, when you click the right click button, you right click in your mouse. So it will show you some open with live server. Just click that. It will directly open in your browser. Okay. So you see, this is a different kind of path. This is your local IP address, and this is your port, and this is your. You don't want to even I don't know what this actually means. So this is actually running your. It is actually going to always check your file. Okay, whenever the file has got saved, it's going to automatically refresh here. Okay, so that is the live server. It's going to keep an eye on your server, and it will change the update here. You don't want to refresh again and again once you update your index.html file. Okay, it will take care of all of this. So here the index.html file is actually running. Okay, so here now I'm coming back to my index.html file. Here instead of hello world, I'm just giving a hello. Okay, I'm just save the file. If I go back here, why is on? Okay, for first time I have to refresh this. Okay, now the hello is actually showing here. So I'm coming back to my index.html file. If I say okay, now it's not gonna work because I have to give the page structure and a lot of things here. So I will give you the examples. So now what I'm going to do, so these are the tags. Okay, I'm just give you the example of just a one tag. So the start tag is the heading tag. Okay, whatever you are seeing in your website, some kind of big letters. Okay, these are the tags. These are the content what they actually put between into the tag. Okay, so this is the H1 tag. H1 represent the heading. Okay, heading tag. So heading H1, there is a type. There is a 6 types of heading tag. I will show you all the difference. So these are the some basic examples. So H1 starts tag and it has some content and it actually ended with forward slash. Okay, so this is the tag. So here in this tag syntax is okay now. So what is the page structure? So the HTML page structure. So that is very important. Okay. So how the HTML page structure works? Okay. So the HTML page, these are all the tags. Okay. These are all the HTML tags. So this structure will work like HTML, and this HTML having some head tag and body tag. Okay. Just imagine some human as an HTML. Okay. That human having some head and their body. Okay. This is just an example. So the one human is there, and human is having a head and they're having some body. Okay. In head tag, what are the things we are going to do? Means we are going to put the title and some third-party library links and kind of things. Okay. In the body only, we are going to input what the thing should want to appear in a browser. Okay. I will give you all the example. For live server, for me, my by default is setting open in Explorer. Can I able to change? Yeah, brother, you can able to change in I think later. So if you go to the control panel, just type this control panel, okay. Control panel. So here you can see control panel. Where is the default tabs for Windows 10? I'm using Windows 10. Go and check it for yourself. Okay, so instead of typing, I'm just typing the default tabs. Things. So here we have where we can see the I think here the app, okay. Click the app. So it will open up and in the default app. The default app, if you scroll down, you see there is a web browser, okay. I'm actually having the Chrome default, okay. Just to click there, it will show you choose an app, okay. So you can select what browser is a default browser, okay. So make sure to have this, to make sure to have the Chrome browser, okay. So I will just close it. Okay, you understand, right? Yeah, okay. So I'll just close the settings now. So back to this HTML. So the page structure. So the page structure is actually having 3 tags. One is HTML and head tag and body tag. The HTML is a start and end tag. Inside that only the head and body tag is going to sit. So inside the head tag, we're going to have title and third party link. All the I'm not it's a kind of weird things that if you don't know what the things are actually have showing I am here, but just be patient, okay. This is the way how I want to teach, because without knowing the basic without explaining the basic concept, I cannot able to show you in a practical way, right? So so wait for some time. I will explain you in a practical way. So this head tags is going to have some title and links, the third party library links. Inside the body, we are going to have the actual content, what is going to appear in a browser, okay. So for example, if we gave previously, if we gave that H1 hello world, right? It will actually appear in a browser. So these are all the content tags are actually going to sit in a body tag, okay. So then what we have the page structure. So this is some visual representation of the page structure, but how the actual code look like means this is the code, okay. I'm not going to type each and everything. So these are the default boilerplate code. The boilerplate means the default code, okay. So you have to use the HTML means you have to type all these code. For to do that, there is a short and simple way. Just hold the shift key and press the exclamation, okay. So it will give, so for example, no, this is also a not good way. So type HTML, okay. So it will open up the 3 options here, okay. So there is a second option called HTML:5, okay. Just press that with your mouse. So it will give you some default code. So this is the code what you need to start your HTML file, okay. Just do it now. HTML, just type HTML in your VS Code. It will show you some image, okay. This is called an image, the normal code, okay, the image. So I will explain you what this actually doing. We don't want to know this deeply, but it is just a format how this we have to structure your HTML page, okay. So just make sure to do this and I will let you know, okay. Once, okay, done. Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so cool. Okay, then the thing is what we have to. Okay. So I will explain you what these are the things are. Okay, dog type. First one is the dog type. Okay. So what does the dog type mean? So I'm coming back to my page structure code. Here I have the dog type. Okay. So explaining explain what type of the document the page is. Okay, so for example, there is a called HTML4, HTML5, and XHTML, etc. So what does HTML5 mean? Okay, because now we are in a technology of HTML5. Okay, so that is what it actually means. So in a previous, like past 5 years before, how the developer add their document type means, this is the way how they did this string. Okay, this is just a we are just explaining to the browser. So my document is I'm using as a HTML5 because we are in a higher technology. So there is a lot of updates came into the HTML file. Okay, so that we are using HTML5. It is a simpler way, kind of using some less than symbol and exclamatory, dot type, and greater than symbol. So if you go back to the 10 years back, you see that they use like the string, okay, to mention what the doc type I'm using. So this is the reason of doc type. Just explaining what type of the document the page is. Okay, I will send you this PDF so you can have this PDF also once we done the HTML. Okay, so this is the doc type. Then okay, so now I will explain what is inline and block level element. So this is the doc type, and we have that HTML. Okay, this is HTML is the starting tag of the HTML file. So we always want to include this HTML. So the HTML takes language equal to English. Okay, this is to the browser understanding, not for the human. Okay, this is for the browser English. So it takes a head. In the head tag and the body tag, inside the HTML tag we have head and body tag. The head and body tag carries some tags. Okay, what are the tags? The meta tags. There are the 3 types of meta tags. So first meta tag char set equal to UTF -8 is actually it will accept all the character in your keyboard. That is UTF-8 universal. I think what the full form is. Wait, check the full form. So Unicode transformation format. Okay, what is actually going to do? This character is 1, 2, 3, 4 byte sequence. You don't want to actually even I don't know what's actually it's doing under the hood. But the thing is, it's actually going to accept all the character in your keyboard. Okay, so with the symbols, the number, the alphabet keys, everything. Okay, that's what it means. And the second thing is meta compatible means that it's actually going to what this means it's actually this is the Internet Explorer browser. Okay, the Internet Explorer browser is always a bad to develop. Okay, they don't actually, how do I say, they not update randomly or not they will not update the browser. Okay, so but in Chrome is not like that way. They will always update the new things in the browser. So to compare that, so we use this tag. Okay, these are the common tag you always want to do that when you're creating the index.html file. So then this meta is actually viewport. Okay, this is going to work in all device. That is this mean. Okay, with the device equal to with. Okay, what this means actually it's going to work in a desktop and tablet and mobile and the larger screen, the smaller screen, like this way. So that's it. And we have the title here. Okay, the title takes the content of document. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to I close this. Okay. Here, I just closed my HTML index.html file. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I am going to right click here and I'm just going to click this open with live server. So it should take me to the browser with empty screen. Okay, why? Because I have not added anything inside to this body tag. Okay, so that's what it's actually now appearing empty. So what is this title? Okay, so that's where the title is actually appearing. So you see in the Chrome tab, we actually seeing that document. Okay, this document is coming from the inside of the title tag. Okay, if I change the document to HTML learning. Okay, so you see, I'm just save the file because I'm not having any dot here. If I change something like this way, it's showing some dot. So now what this dot means, this file is not saved. Okay, so I'm back to the G and I'm giving control yes. So if I come back to my file, you see the HTML learning is now changed here, even though I'm not actually refresh my page. Okay, so this is where your live server is going to give you the hand. Okay, so just make sure to check is that your live service will work, because when some people using that Windows 11, in Windows 11 they are having a lot of issues. The students are saying that live server is not working in Windows 11. I don't know why, but you just go and check is this working in your machine? Okay. Just again, I'm saying HTML. Okay, HTML5. So this is what you have to hit enter. Okay, it will give you this boilerplate code, the default code. Okay, super. Just give that in an index.html file. Just give the HTML:5 and hit enter. It will give you this code. Okay, you don't want to know what these are all things are doing. So don't worry about this. What this meta and kind of things. I will give you all the examples how these are actually working. Don't worry about that. Just make sure type that HTML:5 and just let me know that it's working in your mission.
Yes, sir. Working, sir.
Okay, super. So okay, that's cool. Okay. So now what are you doing? Just what you do, just click the have the cursor in your index.html file and click the right click your mouse. Okay. So the option will show that open with live server. Just click that and see this document got changed to index.html. Just play with this. Okay. Just change some one word and save the file and go to the browser. You check is this actually updating or not? Okay. You don't want to refresh the page again and again once you're updating the index file here. Okay. Just check that and let me know.
Yes, sir.
Working, right?
Yes, sir. It is working, sir.
Okay, so everyone, okay, so cool. Okay, so now we got to know how this is actually working. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create some H1 here. Okay, so inside the body, this is the body is what the body is actually going to do. It is going to return the thing. What are the tags and contents you are giving into the elements and tag inside the tags. Okay, for example, I'm giving hello world inside this H1 tag. Okay. So what now it should do means actually it's going to appear in a browser. Okay. So I'm back to my browser. You see this H1 is now appearing hello world. Okay. So this is a tag. So always the tag will start with H1. There is a lot of tags: heading tag, paragraph tag, list tag, anchor tag, and the form tag, table tags. There is a lot of tags. So everything is a tag in HTML. Okay, so I will give you all the tags to you. So then we have 6 types of tags here. So the H1, H2, H3. I will give you the shortcuts and all. Okay, just give me some time. I will show you the shortcuts how that I am doing like this way. This one is 3, 4, 5. This one is 6. Okay. So only the 6 types of heading tags in HTML. There is no H7. Okay. Only the 6 types of tags. So what it will do means here I'm just pasting all my hello world. Okay. So what this actually going to do? You see, the H1 is greater than H2. The size I'm meaning about the size. Okay. The H2 is greater than H3, the H3 is greater than H4, H4 is greater than H5, H5 is greater than H6. Okay, these are the difference of heading tags. Okay, so it's actually giving the size of the tags. Okay, the H1 is the bigger size. It's just coming down like this way: H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So these types are only the H1 to H6 tag. Okay, these are the difference. What the tag like in H1 to H6. Is there any doubt in this tag now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do, no doubt. Okay, super. So here I'm going to have some paragraph tag. Okay, so what this paragraph tag is going to do? For example, I am not going to copy and paste some paragraph here. Okay, to do easily, so what you do, lorem, okay, type lorem, just hit enter. Okay, it will give you some dummy content. Okay, why these things are actually working means VS Code developed like this way, which will give you some dummy code. Okay, dummy content, not the code, dummy content. So it will give you some dummy content using lorem and hit the enter. Okay, just try it yourself and let me know once you've done that. Just type LOREM. Okay, just hit enter. That's it. It will give you some dummy content. Okay. Okay, so you got the dummy content, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to I'm going to my browser. Okay, you see, this is outputting some different way. Okay, last time we saw that H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, but this time we use the paragraph tag. This look like the paragraph, right? So if you use the now you can I think now you can understand when you're getting into some opening some website in your browser. So these are all the heading tags. So the content what are all seeing in a small piece of size. So these are all the inside in a paragraph tag. Okay, this is what I mean. So the second thing, so this is the paragraph tag. Okay, so again here I'm coming back. So I'm going to give you another tag called UL. Okay, so the UL I will give you some examples. So UL takes the LI here item 1. This is a list. Okay, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. So again I have OL. So I will give you for the example here. Okay, so this is an unordered list called unordered list. Okay, so to command this, okay, to command this, what you have to do, just press the control key and give the forward slash. Okay, if you don't want, if you want to go back to the previous state, you can give again the control and forward slash. Okay, this is how you command this thing. What the command do means actually this line the machine will not learn. Okay, read this line the machine will not read, so it will skip that line. Just try it out. What to command? Yeah, the command is for your you are actually describing to the other developer or for your knowledge. Okay, so some fun, for example, you are creating some complex function. Okay, you have to know what you have to what the function is actually doing, so that we give some instruction above on top of that function. Okay, just the instructions. So control, yeah, seat control, CTRL, hold the control and forward slash. I will show you the, I will send you that key, short keyword. Control, hold the control, press and hold the control and press the forward slash. Okay. How to duplicate? Yeah, I will give you. I will give you. I will give you all the shortcuts. So for to duplicate, what you do, hold the press and hold the Shift and Alt key. Okay, Shift and Alt key. Shift, Alt, and down or up. You see, hold the Shift and Alt key. just press the down or up arrow. Okay, for example, if I want to duplicate this item 5, so I keep my cursor after that li ends, and I'm just holding that shift and alt key, and I'm pressing down arrow. Okay, it will actually going to copy that thing. Okay, yeah, okay, super. Okay, okay. So we can learn a lot of shortcuts when we get into the project. Okay, so on the time I will explain you how the shortcuts are working like that. Okay, so this is the unordered list. So this unordered list is a tag, start tag and end tag. This takes kind of list. Okay, list inside that we have another tag. Okay, so this is the parent, and the parent is having some child called li. So this li takes some content inside between that close start tag and close tag. What are these means? Item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. Okay, so now we go and check what actually the output is look like. Okay, you see this giving me back as a list. Okay, h1, h2, h3, h4, h5. Okay, so what is order list? There is a type of order list. Okay, so I'm just copy this and paste it here. This is one for order list. So I'm in here. So this is OL. This is OL. Okay. So this is an unordered list. This is an order list. Okay. So the order list takes the same pattern called the li item 1, item 2, item 3. What is the difference between of these both? Okay, we'll check that out. So for the unordered list, it's in the front of the every li, it's going to give me back a dot. Okay. So for the order list, it's going to give me back a numerical number. Whatever I'm keep on calling that h6, item 6 or item 7, this index is going to increment by itself. Okay, so that is the difference between the UL and the OL. Okay, the UL is actually unordered list. It will give you back as a dot in front of li. The OL is it's an order list. It will give back with the numerical value of in front of li. Okay, so these are the difference. So I will give you just we are actually seeing some normal kind of thing. Okay, but we don't know where to use this tag, how to use the tags in our project. So that is our secondary thing. So first the primary is, now for the primary is we have to understand what the tags is actually doing. Okay, so today we saw that h1 to h6 tag and the paragraph tag and ul and ol. Okay, what you do today, tomorrow when we come to class, so tomorrow I will explain you what is inline and block level element, because these concept is a big concept, because this is one of the very important concept in HTML. If you understand this inline and block level element, we can create whatever the layout you want. Okay, this is very important. I will teach you on tomorrow, so that we can want to see attributes, semantic tag. So the basic of HTML is done once we complete this. So after that, we're going to see the HTML and we use a lot of tags and how to create the web pages using this tag, what we learned so far. Okay, so today what we learned: heading tag, page tag, paragraph tag, UL tag, and the OL tag. So you know what the difference now. Unordered list is give me back with a dot in front of li, and ordered list is give me back with in the front of li is in the numerical value. So these are the difference. Okay, but in our case we don't use that dot or 1 2 3 4. We will hide in using some CSS property kind of things. Okay, so is there any doubt today so far what we learned now?
No, sir.
Okay, so today's your task is what you have to do. Just to go make sure to copy and understand this thing. Okay, just play it out in your editor and go your browser and check it out how these things are actually working. Okay, just learn this tag. What is h1, h2, h3? What are the difference of h1 to h6? How the paragraph is working, and just make sure to copy and paste different paragraph. How these are actually outputting. Kind of things you go and research it now. Okay, go and practice. So this will give you some another piece of paragraph here in the bottom. Okay, so that's what I want to I want you to do tomorrow when you come to the class. So I will send you this code in the group. Okay. What I do, I just make some new group. Okay, for the English batch. So there I will share this code. Okay. So you go and check it out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you have any doubt, you can pin me whenever you want. Okay. So if you're practicing even like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, even I will speak like 2 or 3 only. So you can ask me a doubt if you are a night worker. Okay. So no problem about that. So you can call me or text me in a WhatsApp. Okay. No problem. So just go and practice and understand this. Okay. So there is no other thing today. So we can get some different topic tomorrow. Okay. That is the important inline and block level. Just go and practice today. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
in here we have to add any item like item 6 like
Yeah,
that,
you
sir.
can here you can give whatever the name you want. Even if I can give my name also. Okay. You can give 100 LA also, no problem. Okay.
After completion of petition, we have to save the each and every time, sir, or automatically it will be.
No, you have to copy and paste this. Okay.
No, sir. What I'm asking is
Ah,
at the top of index.html, we are getting like a dot in previous.
actually, your mic is some mic volume is coming. That magnet volume, right? So key like that way.
Yes. Actually, what I'm asking is
Yeah.
inside of the index.html, I am getting dots each and every time.
Yeah, each and every time you get the dot because you're using the unordered list. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay. If you use the order list, you will get the numerical value in front of the LI. Okay. You understand? This is the question what you asked.
Ah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the thing. So this is just this will the HTML is actually going to give you back what you are giving the input in your HTML file. Okay, that's it. There is no other thing happening. Just you are intentionally giving something to the LI inside that LI. So whatever you are giving inside to that LI, it will going to output in your browser. Okay, so that's it. So for the UL, it's going to, this is the unordered, that's what I mentioned here, unordered list. The unordered list in front of LI, it will give you with dot, okay, in the browser. So for the order list, it will give you a numerical value with one, it will actually go increment by one by one, okay. How the length of that LI, how many LI or you are actually copy and pasting and changing the content inside. Even though you can have both same content here also, that is doesn't matter, but it's just calculating this LI only, okay. There is no problem with this number, okay, because this is increment by itself. This work is done by HTML, okay. There 1 2 3 4 5 in the left side. So there is no comparison between this one and this one, or this two and this two, okay. Okay, so go and practice this today. Tomorrow we'll see, okay, because 9 o'clock I have some other class, the Tamil batch, okay. So that's what I'm closing, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll, okay, thank you so much, bye bye, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay.